runway 09.
Moment, so clear flight, ready for takeoff.
Call flight, you're clear to take off 09. After departure, come left to coast. Maintain not above 5,000.
Not above. After departure, left to the coast, not above 5,000. Requested. And clear takeoff. Clear flight.
So we'll line up on the runway, form up on the runway, take off individually, and then after takeoff we'll head for the coast. When we get to the coast we'll turn north and head for the flanker.
Trigger 2 lead, you are clear to enter 09, line up and wait.
Are we flying trail?
Trigger 2, ready to taxi and line
trail.
up runway 09.
Trigger 1, line up and, hold short 09.
Hold short 09, trigger 1.
Call on this tower when feet wet. Push red crown 255.
On feet west, on red ground, claw on flight.
Tower, Trigger 2 flight, ready for departure. Runway 09.
Trigger 2 flight, you're clear to take off runway 09, come left after departure. Maintain not above 5,000.
Trigger 2, departure, come left, and maintain below 5,000.
Let's start with a nice formation takeoff placement at least, not like these pansies. And so I'll take the left of the runway, 2 on the right, 3 on the left, 4 on the right.
Roger.
Enter 1 lead, confirm all flight members are on comms.
Trigger 2, 1 roll.
Just checking everyone's on ATC and red crown.
Trigger 2, 1, gear up, flaps up. 2.
3.
Correction, that's Trigger 2, 2.
Nice.
Enter 1 lead, this is tower, check in.
Yeah, Mentor 1, apologies, all aircraft are on comms, we were just busy sorting our flight out.
Enter 2 lead, this is tower, check in.
Enter 2 flight, checking in with tower.
Enter 2, confirm all flight members are on comms.
Enter 2 on to tower, confirm all flight members are on com.
Trigger 1-1, this is tower, you may enter 09, line up and wait.
Trigger 2 this way.
Trigger 1, lining up waiting, 09.
Checker 1 checking with tower when ready for departure.
Checker 2 to clear runway.
Checker 2, lead, this is tower. When feet wet, push, red crown 255.
Checker 1 ready for departure.
Checker 2 will come back feet wet and push red crown 255.
Checker 1, this is tower. You're cleared for takeoff runway 09. After departure, come left. Maintain not above 5,000 feet.
Checker 1 clear for takeoff. Come left after takeoff. Maintain not above 5,000. Checker 1 1 rolling.
T rolling.
Rolling.
Amount of flight, picture update, lead. Aircrafts are now 18 miles from feet wet.
We're rolling.
Enter copies.
Checker 2 flight, are you at 5,000?
4,000.
Okay.
Checker 1 flight, this is tower. When feet wet, push red crown 255.
Checker 1 when feet wet will push red crown 255.
Aren't we not supposed to go above 13 altitude?
Yeah, well, everyone else is above 5,000, so it doesn't really matter at this point.
Fair enough. A question, are we, when we depart the tankers, are we depleting the wing tanks and then dropping them, or are we keeping all of the tanks?
Yeah, on the Ingress, you can drop tanks whenever they're empty.
Sweet.
2. 4.
Try to aim for some civilians if you can.
Naturally.
I guess we're going. Let's start in the hallway there.
Oh, Minotaur, claw flight, feet wet. Gingerbread ground over 5.
Push the speed up to Mach 0.7.
Checking.
Squall flight, this is Red Crown. Got you on scope. Proceed to package altitude and on navigation.
Package altitude and on navigation. Cool flight.
Squall flights, this is Red Crown. Picture is currently clear. Tankers are in position. You may proceed.
Shut up very slowly though.
Recon Claw flight is proceeding to the tankers.
Mental flight, status update. Second package is 11 miles from coast.
Tower copied. You're going to call our start, yes?
Yeah, do you want when all aircraft have crossed or when second group is crossed?
I think the plan was for the second group, so they would have time to get on the tanker.
Okay, second group now 8 miles. Prepare to crank.
Enter.
Holding 440 knots, Mach 0.7.
Tower Tricket 2 is as good as feet wet with changing to Red Crown.
Fancy flights. This is Tower. You're clear to crank.
Enter.
All Hornets, be advised, you probably want radar silent on the Ingress.
Red Crown, Tricket 2 flight with you. We are conversing to low-level flight. We're heading for the tankers if everything is clear.
2 flight. This is Red Crown. Could check in. Proceed to package altitude. Tankers are in position. Picture is clear. You may proceed.
Copy.
It's getting darker.
Trigger 1, radar to stand by after the tankers.
2. Wait. Oh.
Okay, you'll turn on course towards the tanker. That's 330. Tanker Shell 11, 48 Yankee, TACAN, and comms are on 230.
Tower, mental flights, tax.
And starting to descend down below 500 feet.
That's what I thought.
Trigger 1 flight. This is Red Crown. Check it.
Red Crown, Trigger 1 flight, check it in. Feet wet. Head for the tanker.
Trigger 1 flight. This is Red Crown. Proceed to package altitude. Tankers are in position. Picture is currently clear. You may proceed.
Roger Roger, let's see.
Ticket 2. Ticket 2 for Red Crown.
Trick 2, go for Red Crown.
Could you relay to the Harriers that Ticket 2 flight is speed wet?
Message relayed.
Thank you. Ticket 2 for Red Crown, we are heading for tanker.
Did you say tankers frequency was 230?
Hey, firm.
Understood. 161400.
Thank you.
Red Crown Law on flight approaching the tankers will be off the frequency shortly. Any device of the time on target 4 meter.
Relay the suggested time on target still with you.
Ticket 2 for Trigger 1.
Go for Trigger 1.
You guys are going for the tankers?
Yep, we are indeed. We are 24 miles away.
Copy, catch it. We are still 46 miles away.
Copy. Okay, tanker is heading for us. We're going to make a turn in behind him. 13 miles away right now.
Red Crown Claw on flight approaching the tanker will remain on frequency with one aircraft if able, while the others are refueling.
Visual tanker, 1 o'clock.
Also visual.
Let me do it to me.
2 visual.
Just coming off the power. Now just slotting onto the left wing.
Trigger 1 flight, you get refueled first. We will tank after you guys.
Roger, we're on the tank. We're just closing on the tanker now. Visual.
Shell 1-1 in field 1. Request rejoin.
In field 1, Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 0 at 300.
Shell 1-1. Dodge 1. Request rejoin.
Oops, what behind that turn?
Dodge 1, Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 0 at 300.
Okay, I'm going to go straight to the pre-contact. We'll try to get this done as quick as we can.
Shell 1-1. Dodge 1. Request rejoin.
Hey.
Shell 1-1 in field 1. Request rejoin.
Red Crown, mental flight up with you.
Sorry, 4, I turned in a bit late, so I'm behind
And
you.
flight this Red Crown.
Cleared contact.
Yep, no worries.
Got you on,
I can't side you,
frequency.
that's fine. You just overtake. I've got you guys.
You're taking you in a moment on your left side.
Clear to
Fine.
proceed
I
to
see.
package altitude. Your tanker is in position. Picture is clear. You're clear to proceed.
Into all copies.
All flights are now feet wet. ToT set to 1614.00. Checking again with the Red Crown if there's a deviation from the plan.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
So you're moving to the right house.
Shell 1-1 in field 1. Request rejoin.
In field 1, Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 0 at 300.
He's on observation left.
Balls formed up, obs left.
Ready, pre-contact.
Okay, 1 is about to be full, and I'll back straight off and then go observation right.
That's some slick refueling right there. Okay, I'm gonna take the left house then. After you.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Okay, 1, back it up. Move it out to the right. Hose, left hose is clear.
Please be taking the left house.
Contact.
Shell 1-1 in field 1. Request rejoin.
In field 1, Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 0 at 300.
Me, or did it just get very dark? Shit.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
2 is complete. Moving right.
Contact.
Dropping back and moving right.
You're taking fuel.
Nice, really well done.
All moving to the right basket. Love that wake turbulence. Hello.
Red Crown from men to confirm ToT.
Shell
Enter
1-1
ToT
in field 1. Request rejoin.
Infield 1, Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 0. At 300. Return pre-contact. Contact.
Yeah, the tanker is playing ball tonight. This is a lot easier.
Contact.
Nice to
Ready,
hear.
pre-contact.
We are 2.8 miles out.
Ready, pre-contact.
Roger, we 3 is just finishing up, 4 is about to join, so we won't be too much longer.
Copy.
So actually you're clear to come in, observation left.
Yep, that's what we're going for. Any idea how much longer before we have to take off?
Take off.
Head for the target.
Well, we can go anytime now. The ToT is 16:14. So yeah, we can make that up.
Okay.
3 is complete, moving back into observation, right?
Too high. Wait down.
Tricky 2 moving into observation position.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Red Crown 1-1, heading off, heading off frequency, monitoring for Red Crown to
Transfer
cooperate.
complete. Disconnect.
Say when hose is clear.
Yep, hoses are clear. Tanker's yours.
Copy, thank you. Have a good flight.
Yeah, you too. See you on the ground. Okay, folks, we'll accelerate to 320 knots and get some clearance.
2.
Shell 1-1. Dodge 1. Request rejoin.
And I'm going to come into the right
Shell
orbit.
1-1. Proceed
No.
to pre-contact at 0. At 300.
So, one, can you just confirm the time on target?
Yep, time on target.
Have you heard from
Is-
Red Crown ETA on when we're departing?
Time time on target is 16:14:00.
Let's do one stop, which is following it.
16:14:00, thank you. Full.
Ready, pre-contact.
Yeah, our time on target is 16:14:00, so we can leave any time from now onwards. So we'll wait for you guys to tank, and then we'll head in.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Break away, break away, break away.
Uh-oh. Is that first casualty of the night?
Nope. Temporarily blinded.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel.
And also, just to confirm before we start running in, we're dropping all our bombs on waypoint 10, is that the plan?
Yeah, well hopefully you have pre-programmed your bombs for the targets there, yep.
Well, I mean, I can do that right now. But you mean that there are lots of targets on the ground around waypoint 10?
Yeah, there are 2 targets in particular that we need you to hit. The waypoints are on the kneeboard, or I can read them out to give you a readout.
Right,
you like.
that's alright, I can get the kneeboard up, that's fine, no worries.
Yep, so you're hitting the command center of the TV tower.
Hey, fine.
Lead say orbit speed or current speed?
322 knots.
Affirm. I got visual.
Transfer complete. Disconnect. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
You know what, you might have to give me those coords. In the briefing there's 3 targets, but they're all for different flights, right?
Yeah, it was a separate kneeboard that we shared on 416 last night, but I'll give you a readout now. Yep. So reading in precise coordinates.
Yeah, full ready.
Okay, target 1, elevation 4620 feet.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
And latitude east 554243 and 67.
East 55424367.
Sorry, I should have given you the north first. That was pretty stupid. Yeah, okay, north 303738.
Contact.
North 303738.
You're taking fuel.
54.
54, roger.
And east 55424367.
Yep, copy. Target 2.
Target 2 is elevation 4620 feet. And north 30373765.
North 30373765, roger.
East 55
Two, check height.
424917.
East 55424917.
Yep, roger. Affirm.
Sorry, which one needs the big bomb?
Both.
I've got 2 1,000 pounders and 1 2,000 pounder.
Yeah, I thought I asked you to bring 2 2,000 pounders.
Sorry, read it off the 416 chat. Okay, no worries.
In that case, just yeah, take your pick.
Roger.
I recommend you hit the tower with the 1,000 pounders because it's a softer target than the command bunker, and use the penetrator for the command bunker.
Roger. And command bunker is the second one, yeah?
Command center is the first one on the sheet, and the TV tower is the second one on the sheet.
Roger, thank you.
Yep, that's right. Affirm.
Two, status update. Sorry, I mean 1 status update.
Sugar 1, we are orbiting just about 10 miles away from you, waiting for you to finish up.
Tricky 2 flight is fully gassed up.
Okay, then we are good for Ingress. You get a check?
Yeah.
Status check. Yep, Tricker 2. Is that an affirmative?
Come again for Tricky 2?
Yeah, can you get a status check? Are we good? Are we good for inbound, for Ingress?
We are good for Ingress. You relay to Red Crown.
Okay, folks, going to turn left, come back towards G North.
Red Crown, Tricky 2 flight is fully gassed up, waiting for Tricker 1 flight to take the lead.
Red Crown, Tricker 1, we are beginning our ingress. Okay, pushing up to 414 knots.
Understood, Tricker 1.
2.
3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's more like 407.
That's all C, that's all good. That's okay, let's get this brilliant. All 3.
1, can you give us a ToT?
ToT has not changed. 161400.
161400, copy.
Attention flights, this is Red Crown.
Go ahead.
It's flights.
So we're coming right to
are
060 degrees
proceeding
to
as
intercept the route.
Mentor proceeding as fragged.
Guys.
Checker 1 confirmed target, waypoint 10 is the target point.
A firm. A firm.
Thank you.
We have a required ground speed of 416 knots at this point.
Yeah, I'll create some distance between your flight and my flight.
I'm currently heading for waypoint 4.
Yep, that's fine. I'm just going to join the route from there.
Roger, I've got a required ground speed at the moment of 487.
Okay, well, follow me. I'll get you there on time.
I just want to double check you got the auto box because it's been catching us out as well.
Yeah, this is the way I did it last night. It worked okay.
Okey-doke.
Are we flying lights on the whole way?
Do you want me to turn? Can you follow me okay on the SA page without them?
Think so.
Okay, lights off.
Helix, make sure you have auto boxed. It turned off in my case.
Yeah, I don't, but this is the way I did it last night and it worked out okay, so I think I'll stick with the way I did it.
I promise you it's giving you a straight line from here to
Helix?
the target.
Yeah, I know, but there's plenty of time to make it up.
Checker 1 flight.
Yep, yeah, yeah, we're sorted.
Has your ToT changed if you box auto? Ours has, we need a higher ground speed.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this the way I did it last night. It worked out okay for me, so I'm going to stick with what I did.
I have tried telling them.
Roger 4, what are you getting on the ToT?
Trickle 1-4's got a 509 ground required to do the route.
That does not sound good.
Helix, mate, you have to pick up your speed.
Okay, but again, this worked. I promise you this worked for me last night.
It will work if you fly straight there.
Do you want to lead?
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to be
Well, hang on,
helpful.
let's just do this in our head, right? What's the distance to the actual target? It's waypoint 10.
225 miles.
Right, so 225. Oh fuck, I've lost my waypoints. What are we doing at the moment? 6 miles a minute?
Yeah, 420 is 7 miles a minute, isn't it?
It's going to take 38-ish minutes. how long is it till 1614?
Like 27 minutes.
But are you doing the route
Like about
distance, or are you
27
doing the direct distance there? Take auto off, it'll give you direct to target.
Yeah, but rough back of the envelope. Let's say add 50 miles or 60 miles for the route. So we're talking what, like 280? It's 40 minutes at 7 miles a minute, 280, right? So how many? Yeah, so we're 10 minutes slow. Yeah, so we need to pick up the pace.
Yeah, we need to pick up the pace.
If I box auto, right, my ground speed says 259.
Well, we know back of the envelope calculations what our time is, so we need to pick up the pace. So let's, while we're thinking about it, pick up the pace and troubleshoot the jet whilst fast.
What have you got set as your next waypoint when you hit auto? It does set back to 0.
Okay.
I mean, normally when you're saying it's absolutely fine, it's only changed recently.
Floor 1-3 and floor 1-2 with floor 1-3 as lead.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you now. Right, okay, we'll drop the ToT. Let's put the ToT back by what, 10 minutes?
I think it's the Harriers.
Yeah, it's about coordinating with everyone, so we can't do that to the Harriers. They can accept 5-minute delay.
We could cut some corners, maybe?
Claw flight, this is Red Crown, repeat last.
Yeah, we could just head straight there.
Red Crown, claw flight is
You got to be
now
careful though,
2 ship
because we want
F-16,
to stay low.
floor 1-3 as lead.
I would let Red Crown know of this and ask his opinion.
Claw flight, trigger flights are now...
4, you're quite behind
right.
us. And 2, if you could push maybe a little bit.
Mentor flights
Closer to the
are
lead.
also
Yeah, sorry, I've just
on
been heads down quite a lot.
target.
Keep pushing up.
Try not to use
And
try not
again,
to use
ToT
afterburner, you might
Yeah,
have
close,
enough fuel.
ToT 161400.
Say again, but slowly, please.
161400.
1614, full flight.
Red Crown, we triggers will need to push the ToT back a little bit. How far can we push it back?
Mentor flight, this is Red Crown.
Go for Mentor.
Mentor, can we push ToT back by 10 minutes? Or 5 minutes?
5 minutes max.
5 minutes back, so ETOT then 1619.
One 1619, Roger.
Hold trigger flight, Mentor 1619.
That still gives us 6 minutes we need to catch up.
Mentor copies.
Okay, all flights, ETOT 161900.
Claw flight copies.
That looks good, I think. That's 436 ground required for me, and I'm at the back.
Trigger 1 flight, say speed.
Clear 1. Okay, we're at 360 required on a direct routing.
360 directly to waypoint 10.
Yep. But, yeah, but...
What's the non-direct routing required speed?
Are we going to fly the direct route or the non-direct route?
Well, my bucket is full right now, so I can't give you a sensible answer. So when I can give you a direct route figure, and that is 356 knots for me.
It's looking like 424.
What does 4 have on the new ToT for the non-direct route?
Non-direct, I've got 423 ground.
Let's do that then. Let's do that and follow the route. I would highly advise it not going direct because we're going to end up in a SAM site and dead.
Okay, 420 it is.
Is your time on target a bit tears now? I'm sorry, I'm throwing all this into the mix. It wasn't me, it was a DCS patch, I promise.
Yeah. I'm a bit overwhelmed with the detail here.
No, that's absolutely fine, no worries. If I can help at all, just say the word.
Breathe, and let's get back in the game.
Red Crown, claw flight, peak right.
Doesn't help when you're flying low level the whole time as well. It's ridiculous.
Claw flight, go for it, Graham.
Claw flight, peak right.
Honest claw flight, proceed. All flights, this is Red Crown. Picture remains clear.
I've taken the road. Go over here and then just try and cut push that.
Sorry, too, I lost you on the SA for a bit and I overtook you.
Yeah, I saw you flash by me.
Oh no, I saw an explosion in front of us. Might be lead. Yeah, I lost the lead from the SA page.
Ah, shit.
Lead is down for Tricker 1-1. Lead is down. Got hit in the ground.
Tricker 1 flight, this is...
1-4, I'd take tack lead, you're the one with the ToT.
Roger, 1-4 will do. Alright chaps, I'm just overtaking you now, I think. I'll come
Relay that to Red Crown, please.
Red Crown, Tricker 1-4 is taking flight leads.
Understood.
Alright chaps, can you see me on the SA page? If you
I'll
can,
slow down a
Red
bit.
Crown,
we're going to
right
slow
down,
this to
single shift.
403 ground.
2 hours visual of someone in front. D.
I think I'm the only one, yeah, perfect.
Claw flight, is Red Crown, understood.
I think you have visual of me. He's a bit to the right. You overtake me and then form up behind him. I'm still number 3.
Roger, pushing up.
I'll slow down a bit, so 380.
Okay, we're heading currently for waypoint 7. I'm 17.5 miles away, bringing the speed to 401 ground.
Three.
Yeah, you're probably aware Trigger 1-1 is down.
Yeah, I saw.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. I think we've lost 2 Vipers as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I was a bit shit there altogether.
Not at all, mate. The ground has no mercy. It's not on you.
Not the DC changes, so DCS changes.
Yeah, I was being stubborn, but I should have listened.
I almost died twice already, so.
K2, I saw you overtake me, so I'm gonna follow you.
Roger.
I think we're in the flatlands now, so it should be easier.
Yeah, I think this turn is. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, once you get past, I think it's waypoint 7, it's pretty flat from there on in.
But ground is pretty featureless, so keep an eye on your radar altimeter because sometimes it looks like you're higher and you're really not.
You're totally right. It's ridiculous how these hills just come out of nowhere, these little undulations. Alright, turning left for waypoint 8. Two and 3, do you guys think you've got your time on target sorted? Are you seeing a ground speed of about 402-ish required?
When I fly 4-2, it's like at the right end of the box.
So you've got auto boxed, yeah, in your HSI?
Yeah, I do, but still, I don't
Okay,
think it's correct.
right.
I'm not sure it's correct.
No worries. Did you update the time on target to
1-4 has it?
16:19?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And your HSI is still telling you required ground speed of what number?
Trigger 1 status.
Yeah, it's like
Trigger 1 is en route
360
to
is still
waypoint
at the end of
8,
the box.
continuing at 402 ground.
Are you on time?
We are on time.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, 2, I think you're too slow. I'm trying to get behind you and you're below 300.
Sorry, I lost
Yep,
visual
not
of 1. Is that you to my right now?
I am to your right, yes, 1 is in front of us. 2, I think it's
Roger.
about 11 o'clock.
If you need me to blast my lights, I'm happy to.
Sorry, I'd head down on ToT.
No worries.
Visual on 1 now.
Windy down here.
Also, a friendly reminder, my wing tanks are just empty, so I'm dropping them.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I assume we're lobbing these bombs, so we'll loft them, yeah? Pulling up at 5 miles.
Yeah, we shouldn't go too high, yeah.
Roger, roger. Well, if you guys get your time on targets in a happy state, you're welcome to go line abreast when we get to waypoint 9. Everyone can drop their bombs at roughly the same time if we just spread out, like a quarter of a mile, half a mile. If you're not happy with your ToT, that's fine. Just stay on target, follow me in.
Yeah, my ToT says 335.
And that's definitely with auto boxed. And the next waypoint set to waypoint 8.
It is not, but let me try that and then we'll see. Then it will probably fix itself.
Hopefully. Just nice to have a cross check.
Okay, no, now it finally says that I'm slow.
Excellent. What's your required ground?
Just a second, try not to die.
Hey, phone.
.387.
I feel like that's still too slow. You're looking at the required ground, or are you giving me airspeed?
Oh, sorry, I'm giving you my current airspeed, yeah, in the box.
Roger, okay,
Well,
that makes
low,
sense.
so.
Yeah, you'd think, but we're actually 50 knots different, I think, because we're kind of up high barometrically.
Oh, that is true. I think I'm just overtaking you. Jeez.
Well, it's fine. I think if you're reading 370-ish indicator, that's probably about right. So if you follow your carrot, I think you're on time.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
And what about 2?
Stand by. I got
Trick
4
2 for
over
red
there.
crown.
Trick 2, go for it, crap.
Status update for the flights.
Vector flight is en route and on time. Trigger 1. Trigger 1 is down 1 and en route. Trigger 2 is en route and claw flight is down 2 and en route.
Come again for last for claw flight.
Claw flight is down 2 and en route.
Okay, copy. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, 2. Go ahead. What was your required ground speed?
Well, I've actually plugged in the waypoint on like waypoint 20 for me, so
Okay.
as a precise.
Yeah, understood. So you're doing a TOO release on your bombs.
Yeah.
Right,
Claw
roger
flight.
that. Just stick with me
This
then.
is red crown. Picture is clear.
Currently doing 355 in the box-ish. 7 miles from waypoint 8.
Just say before you turn, since I'm on the right, I wanna start turning first.
On the right, roger. Okay, turning now.
Trigger 1-1.
Already turning, so it should be safe. I'll try to keep on the left.
So wait, one row crown. Red crown, go for trickle 1.
Tricker 1, I'm going for Tricker 1-1, who's currently at Al Minad.
A-firm, roger.
Go for Tricker 1-1.
I also thought he meant you.
Tricker 1-1, push tower.
Say again for Tricker 1-1.
Tricker 1-1, push tower. 250.2.
Roger.
Following my ToT seems to make me a little bit faster than all of you, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
You updated it to 19 minutes past the hour, yeah?
Yep, I can double check. And the auto is updating automatically now, waypoint 9.
Yep, roger.
Yep, it's 16:19. At waypoint 10.
Yeah, weird. I'm not exactly the same, but we're getting different TOTs.
Tricker 2 flight 65 miles from waypoint 9.
Oh, I know why. It's because I would have set ground speed.
Just to confirm, we will be arriving about
This
2
is
minutes
fine.
behind you guys. Let me know when you've dropped and you bug out, because we don't want to be hanging around there.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I set a ground speed of 520 for going from IP to, which is waypoint 9 to waypoint 10, so that's why it will have been slowing me down a bit up to waypoint 9, because it expects me to go quicker from that point on. So yeah, you're fine, just keep flying your time on target.
Roger. Also a PSA to drop your center tank to make you less draggy.
Red Crown, lead 1-2 out of Almanad, checking in.
Lead 1-2, this is Red Crown. Proceed to cap above Ras Al Khaimah. Maintain 35,000.
Roger, can you give me a heading?
Yes, proceed 040 or 40 miles.
040, 40 miles.
I assume when we drop, yeah, we turn right around and we burn, I don't know, do we go fast? We're not gonna have enough fuel to go fast.
I think I'll try and stay off the burner.
Yeah, turn around, fuck off.
Are we dropping one bomb or dropping all of them?
And
Drop
do
all the
tell
bombs.
us.
On 2 targets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roger.
You'll want to go kind of quick, but obviously
Red Crown
try not
will
to
be
burn her.
briefly offline for 2 minutes.
We need to get all the targets since we're not overlapping that much since we last lead.
I know you want to save my life, but there we go.
Red Crown, picture update.
Red Crown went for a little wee. They'll be back in a minute.
Okay, thanks.
Be advised, power lines.
You going under or over?
After them there's a little hill, so I just over.
Roger that.
My plane was just pull up. Like, okay, everything's fine for now.
You guys dropped yet?
No, not yet. We are 10 miles from waypoint 9.
Red Crown back on 255.
Tricky 2 for Red Crown, picture update.
Tricky 2. As far as I can tell, picture is clear.
Thank you.
Let's see if it will update the waypoint because we're... Oh, it did, nice.
Lead 1-2, go mids 55, 55.
Pushing mids 55.
After I switched the last waypoint, I was a bit too quick.
Check 1 point, recommend music on, it can't hurt.
Music on, over. Alright chaps, if you get a moment, switch that jammer to XMIT.
2.
The 3. How are we gonna lock this? I think our bombs have like 5 mile-ish range if we lock a little bit, so...
Yeah, I would
guessing,
pull
push
up
the
at 5
pedal
miles,
in.
go full mill, pull up at 5, and just drop when it's in range. Maybe give it a couple of seconds before it's
Roger.
in range, and then go.
Roger. You're quite behind us. Watch, you're gonna take some time to get to the target and then escape. You'll be ready to descend, catch up to you. Or is that you? Or I'm not sure. It's C. No, that should be you then.
Could be me. I'm probably about 2 miles behind you at the moment. I'm just catching up because I've sped up.
Sorry to you're right behind me. I'm getting a spike from FC.
Yeah, see it. Try and stay low and it should disappear, but there's only so much we're going to be able to do at this range.
Yeah, I've nearly died twice. Thank God for pull up, pull up.
Striker 2 flight is holding at our position. If you need us, let us know.
Cover that, Tracy, thank you. We're pretty close to drop, 13 miles out.
$10 miles. Holding up.
Triple A.
Triple A.
Altitude. Altitude.
Spike.
Pickles on target. Wing away.
Trigger 1, pickle.
Claw flight, weapons away.
2, pick up.
Weapons away.
Trigger 1's away. Right, just careful you don't hit the ground on the way back down.
Now let's go home.
Trigger 1 flight confirmed going home.
Yep, trickle 1 is RTB. Got a mud spike, but I think we're going to be all good.
FC's fire cannon, that's not really a problem.
Oh yeah, hey fun. Couldn't read it in my goggles.
I got it on the HUD.
Two, are you with us?
Right.
2 struggling, 1 sec.
Keep it at full mill, I think, for a little while, so we get some miles in between us.
Yeah, just defending triple A.
Flight heading for waypoint 11, but we're slowing down to 300 so you guys can overtake us. We will cover you.
Copy that. We'll maintain full mill on the deck. Approximately 540 indicated.
540.
Watch out, there's a couple of angry weather cells down low, chaps. Really bad bit.
Have we not run into them already? Fuck.
Should we ask Red Crown if everybody else is on target? Oh.
Oh no, I heard them. Did you not hear them? Everyone was releasing. So everyone's on the right time.
Yeah, I heard them, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, okay, cool.
I mean, whether they hit or not, fuck knows. We don't hang around to find out.
It looked like they hit, I flew right back over it.
Nice.
There was a lot on fire. And I couldn't get my my secondary ones off.
Roger, just jettison them so you're not dragging them home.
Roger.
Make sure you're high. Make sure you're high before you jettison them. They will still explode.
Roger. It's not bad.
As you said, jettisoned them, and then I think just then he disappeared from the essay page, and I was like, oh no.
Oh fuck.
All flights, this is bleed 1-1, bleed 1-2.
Oh my God, it's getting real dark. Make sure you-
Holding cap over the north.
Maybe bring it up to 400 radar out.
Peninsula. Angels 35.
I think we're walking them all up now, so who cares?
Say distance.
We are at the northern tip of UAE.
Can we climb for the egress?
No idea what that means. Say distance.
Ask in the land gate.
Yeah, okay.
We're on the coast of UAE, at the very north.
Sabine, are we maintaining low level all the way
Holding
out? Or
cap
can we
at Kasab.
Maintain low level as long as
Helix do
practicable.
anything about it?
You can climb later on, but there's likely a hostile cap airborne and they'll find you easily if you climb.
This is bleed 1-2 on bleed 1-1.
Alright, just try not to breach 500 rad out,
Okay,
but
keep us
visibility is a bit shit, so feel free to get up there if you need to.
2.
3. Yeah, I have a feeling like I'm constantly flying into a wall.
It's, yeah, dark.
Are we slowing down? I'm like at 350 now.
Yeah, let's just back it off a bit. So what's our ground speed? Go for 500 ground.
Red Crown
Just
from...
conserve a little bit of fuel. It's approximately 460 in the box.
What's this in the box?
We're just slowing it down to 460 in the box now that we're out of danger.
We have, we think, 2 Harriers
500
remaining, turning south, RTB.
Whew, 2 Harriers remaining, that sounded bad.
Yeah. But if there's a way of turning that off, let me know. Let's see. Just a search right there.
Visual of Trooper 2.
Two is bingo.
£6,000, yeah, Joker?
Executive
Yeah,
flight
roger.
confirm you in front of us.
Yep, can confirm. Well, what? Yeah, we're overtaking right now.
If you say so, mate.
2 of us are still behind you. I have you visual, and the last one is behind me. Some, I don't know, 10 miles.
Okay. Just overtake us. We're still at 300.
Oh, we will. We're at 450. I think we're gonna be heading back into the mountains again, so no more flatlines. I don't know which is worse though.
Yeah, it's hard. At least when it's flat, you can kind of heads down for a moment.
And then the plane reads like, and then the radar out reads like 40, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, there's no easy way of doing low level.
No. I mean, when it's, yeah, when it's featureless, I was like, wait, I'm going way too fast. It's like, no, you're just going way too low.
Trick one flight, be advised, another good reason to stay low level is the possibility of SAM sites. Obviously the higher you get, the more chance they see you and shoot you.
Yeah, if we're trying not to break 500 radar out. Just sometimes the visibility is getting a little tricky.
Yeah, understood. Obviously if you get a fuel critical state and climbing is the only option, then it's the only option.
Yes, on that note, let me know when you hit bingo at 5,000.
By the way, I would advise dropping all your fuel tanks if you've still got them on.
We've been shedding them, don't worry.
All flights, new contacts, Bulls 025 for 94, flowing west.
Yeah, I dropped my tanks on the Ingress. Three is a Joker.
Roger.
I recommend reducing bingo to 4 just so we don't hear bingo all the time.
Oh yeah, that's fine, you reduce it to whatever you like. We're on the way back, so it's kind of irrelevant. We just know that we can't take any fights. Red Crown Trigger 1 is Joker, just FYI, so no fighting for us, please.
Understood. Bleed 1, bleed 2, moving further north to protect your egress.
Alright, let's bring the
Tricky
speed back to
for,
surf fuel a bit.
Red Crown, say Bobby Dub.
0.5 map, that's a bit slow. Let's go 350 indicated.
Bandit is currently bulls 324 for
2. Although I'm just
86
catching
flowing
up.
west. Altitude 15,000.
Yeah, I've fallen slightly behind. I'm perfectly between
That's
you.
absolutely fine, guys. Don't worry about being too tight. It's all
Speed
fine.
1 for Clone 1.
No
message.
wake turbulence at least, so good thing.
True.
Claw 1-1. Go for bleed 1-1.
Clone 1 is in the water, so if you don't mind, I can monitor the hostiles for you and advise aircraft.
Yes, please.
Trigger on flight, be advised, hostiles trekking west, bra 17028.
Bingo.
Copy that, Red Crown. Trigger 1
Bingo.
is Joker, so we will just try and avoid.
Aircraft is 2 times fighter, hasn't done anything to well, no hostile action yet, maybe I'm not spotted. On 3, the group
Bingo.
is
Bingo.
14638. Ground 3, suggest you make your heading 1P0 for now.
Trigger 1
Make
reducing
heading
speed to
130.
350 indicated, 373 ground.
Tricky 2, 350.
2.
3.
Should put you behind the patrol.
What's their altitude? 10,500.
15,000.
15,000. And Claw 1-3 targeted that group.
I'm sure there's a way to turn off that home fuel, master caution. I don't know of a way to do it.
Ground 3, Red Crown Jr., clear to engage if able.
I don't know either.
Okay.
No friendlies in the area.
Keeps me awake.
Oh, you
at
need
least.
help?
Yeah, keeps blaring up and calling
Never say no.
APGs. Yeah, the hills are beginning.
Stationing, calling above from Claw, please identify.
Tricky 2 for Claw. Do you need help?
Yes. I've lost target.
Tricky 2, turn heading 220, climb and maintain 15,000.
Body spike F-18.
Tricky 2 coming to help you, 220 for 15,000.
Claw 1-3, no longer
Body spike F-18.
on scope with those targets.
Ground 3, continue present, heading to avoid hostile flight.
Okay.
Should we have our radars on now?
That's a good shout.
If you're egressing home as a strike package, I'd stay as quiet as you can. We're gonna the noisy ones.
Okay. Trigger 1 staying silent.
2.
3.
Picture flight. Targets are
You just don't want us to know when they fail and let someone through to murder us.
Friendly aircraft, 40,000.
Yeah.
In between. Crossing in front.
Tricker 2 has claw. Tricker 2 has claw on radar and SA.
Good here. Target's still not reacting. Heading westbound. About 450 knots.
Do I think you are overtaking me, or is it
Claw
about
3 has been targeted. Clear to engage.
Roger.
Stand by. All 3 clear to engage.
4 and 3 is Fox 3, single group at 5.
Pull up, pull up!
Red Crown, Mentor 2-3.
Send. Mentor 2-3 for Red Crown.
Mentor 2-3, I'm flight lead. We are down to a 2-ship Harrier en
Altitude.
route RTB. Position 273-204.
Claw 3, Fox 3. Evading.
Closest status.
Evading.
Clone 3 continues southbound. Disengage.
Bleed 1-1, bleed 1-2 are 80 miles south.
2's bingo.
Available for task.
Lead 1 continue turn heading 360.
I think we should be fine.
Roger.
My F-pass page has got us about 190
Clone
miles
3
down to
turn
2,000
heading
pounds, even at this speed.
130. Immediate.
130.
Roger.
Trigger to flight, climb to altitude, single target remaining 21035.
Tricker 2-2 radar contact locked.
Tricker 2-1 locked.
I'm having 2
Flowing
visual,
east.
I'm gonna move in behind them.
Roger. Yeah, I have 1 visual.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Tricker 2-1 is climbing for a shot on that fighter. Can claw blow south and descend, please? Correction, west, east.
Clone 3, make your heading 090, descent 10,000.
Walker, Claw 1-3.
Lee, can you repeat
I'm
it,
also
please?
almost in shot range.
Looks like I'm doing about 360 on average.
Got it,
Picture
thanks.
clear to engage if able.
Bouncing around a bit in the wind.
As we all.
Tricker 2-1, box 3 on target.
A bit of civilization in front of
300
us.
for 9-1.
So none of them got Ingress.
Picture flight continue present heading. Meta Flight control present heading will be with you shortly.
Pitbull.
At least they also have their fun.
Sorry, say again?
I say at least they also have their fun. They're also having their fun.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. We had our fun
Re-engage
afterwards.
vehicle.
Chicken 2 flight, please request claw flows towards us. We've got the bandit in the knot.
Understood. Claw turn left, flows 030.
Claw is Joker. Sorry, apologies. Claw is Bingo. Can't do this for too long.
Understood.
Tricker 2 buggered it.
2 single hostile 150 was 17.
Altitude.
Very low. 3000 climbing to
2-1, copy. Got him.
Tricker 2 Fox 3 bandit balls 30775. 6 down.
Right, turn right, waypoint 14.
Country, turn left, 330.
2-1, disengaging.
Claw 1-3, unable. I'm going to have to start turning south now, otherwise I'm going to be ditching it.
Understood.
Tricker 2 pitbull.
Claw 3. Make your heading 155, climb to altitude if able. Closest airfield, Kasab, 127 miles.
Routing Kasab, 155.
Work of all systems to this net, red crown picture is clear
Just
this
gonna go
time.
straight over these mountains.
Lead
Not sure if I
on.
can route around between them.
Establish camp orbit, your current position north to south.
Copy. So pick an average and go.
Oh, it's just a lump in
Trick
there.
to flight, recommend RTB at this time.
Tricker 2, RTB.
Meta to flight, red crown.
Red Crown, what's the status of that bandit?
Bandit is destroyed. Picture still.
Down, Roger.
Recommend establish a cap orbit, current position.
What's your
north to
heading,
south.
please?
Heading about 205.
Understood.
36.
Triple
Zero
flight
indicated.
is passing under you roughly, well, 10 to 20,000.
202 actually.
You need to get back into position, into formation. Meta flight, red crown.
Red Crown, go ahead.
Oh, so you're gonna cut
Flight,
mountains after the waypoint.
advise
Okay.
fuel
Oh,
status.
no, I'm going to follow the waypoints, but I'm just not sure if I'll necessarily be in the right valleys.
Okay, I thought we were cutting right away.
Alright,
That makes
that's
sense.
actually not a bad shout. We're fine for fuel. No, it's okay. We'll fly. Actually, are we fine for fuel? If you get your FPAS page up, what's it say
Yeah,
down to
number
2,000
two
pounds
is
on your current range?
pan, half emergency with limited power on engine.
Understand. How are you set for fuel?
119 miles.
F-18 boogied up.
Okay, yeah, we're not okay for fuel. Let's cut over these mountains.
We have 5,000 pounds.
Turn on left.
Oh, that's
Heading
plenty.
for. Wait, one.
Closest divert 155 105. Sierra Abu Noea. Very short
Oh, shit.
runway though,
Wraps
so
around.
probably. Oh well. you can
Sequence
do it.
ends at 14. Okay. Just heading straight back to 0.
No, I need a long runway, so we'll be fine to go back, but might need to clear the airspace. I've got engine exceedance damage, I think.
So turn off auto.
So I'm
and
limited in my RPMs.
Yeah, turn off auto, go to 0, and we are looking at
to flight
heading 190,
understood.
182
Region zone
miles.
plate 150. Closest alternative with a long
Are we able
runway
to
would
gain
be
height?
Dubai International.
Yeah, let me just see where we're going to go feet wet. 1 second.
Altitude.
Roughly 12 to 15 miles less.
Well, we've got about another 40 miles until feet
Roger,
wet. I
we'll
think we
try
should probably
on that
wait
for
until then.
long story short, I'll basically have to
Roger.
do a F-16 landing because I won't have the power.
Yeah,
coming in
hopefully
at
there
us
are no
at
swimming sand.
31,000 feet.
As a Demeter 2 flight,
That's me,
present heading
Felix.
at Rise
Ah,
30
Helix to
miles
the
out from
rescue.
the airfield. Or the situation gets worse.
Helix is
Fine,
now
I
flight
think
member A.
ToT, welcome.
Well, I'm part of bleed flight currently.
Actually, not screw it. Let's get up to altitude. So I'll ask Red Crown what we can fly at. Red Crown, Tricker 1. Are we clear to climb? Approximately 35 miles from feet wet.
Control flight, clear to climb, maintain present heading, don't overfly, Bandera bus on vicinity, so maintain heading until feet wet, and we'll advise further. Also advise of any fuel emergencies.
Hey Fern, we cleared up to about 35,000 feet.
Cleared as requested, Trigger 1 flight.
Thank you, Red Crown, Tricker 1. Okay, let's get our climb on and then we'll see what our FPAS pages say.
Oh yeah, free fuel. Three.
Yeah, we'll get on up to 35,000 feet, however you guys tend to do that. I like to use the FPAS climb page, but if you just want to do a 10-degree climb full mill, that's fine.
Trigger flight, Red Crown, you cleared up to 35,000, make your heading.
Yeah, so if you, as long as you're fenced out,
155.
if you go to your FPAS page, box climb, it will give you a speed above your indicated speed, and you basically just try and maintain that speed. And if you're going faster than it, you climb higher. If
Red
you're going slower than
Crown,
it, you
could you
reduce your
present
climb.
heading any altitude that helps.
I don't know.
Reference steer point would be steer point 1.
So you'll need to make sure you're
Box.
not in a master mode, so you have to turn off
Roger,
air to
if
ground
Claw 1-3 now climbing, I'll be waiting for the shop.
or air to air. That's got to be blanked.
Ah, I see, I
And then it
see.
should show
Understood.
up. Yeah.
Cutoff is regions 158, 70.
Oh, nice. This, yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
this.
and you can
Thanks.
actually do it in burner if you want, but I tend to prefer full mill. I think it's very slightly more efficient full mill, but it's actually pretty close, even if you burn. It
I
gets you up high
guess
so
gets
fast.
you to altitude faster.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, but burner is inherently inefficient. So
Yeah, but you would honestly be surprised. Like you blast through the first sort of 20,000 feet without even thinking about it. And yeah, that climb speed will adjust as you get higher, so it's and it won't go below 250 knots.
Particular flight, if able, turn left heading 155.
Red Crown, is that for Tricker 1?
Trick 2 flight 155.
Beanie Dixie flight.
Tricky 2 flight, flowing 155.
Tricky 2, just for safety's sake, we don't want to overfly Toon Island Air Force Base at this time.
Tricky 2, copy.
Alright chaps, my optimum range is saying we want to be at 42,000 feet, so I'm just going to keep on climbing. We'll ask for forgiveness. We might not make it up to 42,000.
Red Crown, this is Bleed 1-1.
We'll try.
Bleed 1-1, send message.
Red Crown will be requesting to rejoin the pack for RTB from this position.
Bleed 1-1 and what I believe is Bleed 1-2, even he shows up as Trigger 1-1. Cleared as requested. Closest pack is Trigger to flight.
I mean, we could also get to the tankers.
170.
But I don't think we have to. I mean,
a,
down to 2,000
egress from
pounds,
this
I've got a
position.
range
We'll
of
stay behind.
130 miles, which is basically the airfield. So we'll land with like 1,800 pounds. I think it's okay.
Auspicious, isn't it?
Like it's close, but we'll be
Just
fine.
still clear.
I'm at 1800 already.
You're at 1,800. How are you at 1,800 already? Shit. Okay. What does your FPAS page say for your current range?
1 second, stand by. Says I'll have 1200.
Felix, mate, who's with you?
It says you'll have fuel remaining 1,200 when you get to waypoint 0.
Yeah.
Tricky 2 Felix.
Okay. Well, that works.
Wait, what?
I don't quite know how that's done that maths, but that's fine.
Go for Felix.
Who's with you?
AC.
Ah.
Trigger 1 flight, have you climbed yet?
Yeah, Tricker 1 is climbing up to 42,000 feet. Slowly. We're above 35 now.
Joe, how's your fuel doing?
I think we're just about going to make it, like, £1,000.
4, okay. I'm guessing you've told that to Red Crown.
I will be in just a second. Just wondering, just debating whether she goes to the tanker or not.
Yeah, difficult call that, isn't it?
I assume the tankers are still at 500 feet.
Yeah, so you're going to burn super huge amounts of fuel to get there.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we're just going to skip it. Yeah, I'll let Red Crown know that we'll be a little low on fuel on our way in.
Just identify as a Cessna, you'll be fine.
Perfect. Do they get priority, do they?
Well, you'll start burning 6.1 gallons an hour instead of 600.
You see, hours. Tricky 2 flight, blown back on 180.
Claw
Okay, I'm forgetting the
1-3,
climb, switching to the
looks like I'll
optimum
probably
range
make
speed.
routing Almanhad now.
Sorry, which is the current range best Mach speed 0.82 for me.
.84 for me, but I'm not even close.
Right, so if you drop below 250 indicated, you'll need to get your nose down to make sure your AOA doesn't go insane, because otherwise you'll never get that speed back.
Yeah, I'm like mil power 212 and it's not going up.
Yeah, to get that nose down, get above 250 knots, and then you can start climbing slowly again. Red Crown.
Two is somewhere
triple
very
one.
close
Just
to me.
be advised, we'll probably have about
Oh,
£1,000
you're to the
by
left
the
of
time
me.
we're in the airfield vicinity. So
Yeah,
it'll
visual.
be a fuel emergency to land.
That's Striker 1 flight. Alternatives are Kasab at 50 miles to your left.
What do you want to do, chaps? Do you want to divert? We can if you want. 50 miles.
Nah, be a man. Let's all land with a fuel emergency and just see what chaos ensues.
Roger that. Red Crown Tricker 1's been advised to risk the fuel emergency and everyone bail into our original airport. At least you'll know where to pick us up when we eject.
Eject? I'm landing that plane one way or the other. The desert is pretty flat.
How many miles you got, Trigger One?
We are 98 miles from the airfield and sort of... Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
I'm only kidding, by the way. You land wherever you like.
No sir. Your first order stands.
Oh no, I feel like I'm going to be held responsible for this.
We'll be able to glide down quite a long way. It's fine.
Have you ever dead stick landing a Hornet?
Oh, you can't do that. It goes upside down. But we'll cut throttle before we run out of fuel completely.
Clear to fly to Red Crown's fuel status.
Yeah, I think
Check
like
to
worst
fly.
case, right?
Fuel
Keep right
state
engine
3.7.
on at idle and then try to land.
Here, this means you might
That's a
have
big brain
to
move. I hadn't thought about shutting
hold
off the
it
left engine.
while we recover fuel emergency aircraft.
Can't they just shut down one of the engines, save some fuel?
Tricky 2 flight will hold over Dubai.
What was it?
Look at those fancy Tricker 2s with plenty of fuel to hold.
I guess they're a lot lighter. I don't know.
Red Crown, Mentor 2-3, flight at
Pretend
2,
they could be
request
Tomcats.
frequency change to approach for Hellman Head.
My flight to Red Crown frequency change is approved.
Copy.
I'm gonna remain at 38,000, I think it's fine.
Yeah,
39
absolutely. Yeah.
actually.
I mean, your FPAS should say how much fuel remaining you'll have when you get to waypoint 0. And that's assuming that you stay at this thrust. Obviously, we'll be able to go idle when we get to sort of, I don't know, 35 miles.
Yeah, it says I will have 1.1 thousand, so pretty good.
Easy. What about you two?
It's saying 7-8.
Okay.
2 for Claw.
Red Claw.
We'll send
It'll
you in
be fun.
first.
I'll make it.
Would be nice if you guys would let us know once we can exit this hold.
Apologies, I am Claw 1-3. You mean Claw on Red?
Dancer, would be nice if you guys could let us know when we can exit this hold.
Understood. Well, everybody proceed, Almenad.
When do you reckon we can start? We're gonna start gliding down.
To be fair, we could probably do like 40 miles, 50 miles if we wanted to, but let's say 40 miles.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right from this altitude.
Under to flight, you may continue your descent to 10,000.
And Elman had mentor flight. My wingman with the emergency would like a long straight-in approach.
Setting up for exactly that.
Red ground, takers are RTB.
Roger, and will that be runway 09?
Yep. Vectoring you to runway 09 at this time. Might have you... I'll try to get you there. Continue descent.
Copy.
Method of flight, turn right heading 270.
Right 270, mentor flight.
Yes, that's correct. I want to give you some spacing for the runway.
And that was altitude 10,000.
10,000.
Red Crown Tricker 1, we are signing off. Thank you very much. Returning to Al Minhad.
You won't see in a minute.
Right, guys, let's tune up to the ATC.
Oh, ready to... is the TACAN 99?
I have no idea if there's a TACAN. I'll ask.
There is, I just forgot what it is.
So it is 99?
I'm not sure.
It looks like it is. Yeah. I've tuned to 99 X-ray, and it is showing min on the TACAN, so that's good. 48 miles away, which is the same as waypoint 0, so that is the TACAN 99 X-ray.
Yeah, I got it now. Nice.
Okay, let's begin this descent. Al Minhad Tower, Tricker 1, Flyer 3 F-18s inbound from the north, currently at 37,000 feet, descending 45 miles.
Come on, flight, Al Minhad, have you at... Hold on a sec. 40 miles out, 60 miles out, and 80 miles out. Are you sure you're same flight?
Yeah, we're not together.
You can treat it as a singleton, so that's fine. Tricker 1, 4 inbound, 42 miles.
Better to flight, expedited turn left, flow 090, descend maintain 5000.
Left turn 0905,000, mentor flight.
I'm in that tower, Tricker 2 flight with you.
Tricker 2 flight, I'm in that tower, howdy.
Tricker 2 flight requesting direct landing.
Understood. Tricker 2 flight.
I think we should call him ahead for 2,
225.
because he has very low fuel.
225 for Tricker 2.
Yeah, I'm showing very, very low remaining. Around about 400.
Try and stay high as long as you can.
Hard. You are slightly
Well, maybe not as long as you can.
left of my runway,
go for
so
sort of
you're heading
10, excuse me, 1,000 feet for every mile distance is probably the way to go. Try and keep your throttle as low as you can
and
to
descend and
achieve
maintain
that and stay above 250 knots.
2,500. Meter 3, make heading 090, descend and maintain 4,000. Tricker 2 flight, descend and maintain 20,000.
Tricker 2, 20,000.
Al Minhad, just so you know, Mentor 2-2, that's me, now just has the lead for landing on the damaged aircraft.
The 2 Al Minhad understood. turn left, 090, line up with the runway. If you need the TACAN, it's channel 99.
Is it okay? My wingman's going to follow me in, and then I'm going to do straight in. He'll turn it into an overhead brake, assuming everything goes okay. Is that okay?
Understood. Your wingman is roughly 7 miles behind you, so a straight in for your wingman would be approved.
Roger, I'll let him know.
Almanel Tower, trigger 1-2, requesting straight in approach, fuel emergency, around £600 of fuel left.
Oh, this will get crowded. Trigger 1-2, descend and maintain 20,000, make your heading 220.
Trigger 1-2, maintain, repeat, sorry.
Trigger 1-2, descend and maintain 20,000, heading 220.
Descend to 20,000, heading 220.
Readback is correct. Demeter 2, report airfield in sight.
Airfield in sight, my 10 or 11 o'clock.
And so Demeter 2, clear to land, straight in approach.
Clear to land, Mentor 2-2.
And Mentor 2-3 request the left overhead brake.
See if I can find you on the SA.
Mentor 3,
yes, stay high. Like, go on the bearing he gave you, but don't descend to 20,000. Like, do the same. 1,000 feet for every mile.
Clone 3, I'll
level out at 20,000 if you get that.
Crap.
Roger.
Clone 3, Almin hard.
I thought I was at mill the whole time and it wasn't, and I was like, why can't the Hornet climb past 35,000 feet? What the fuck?
Then 270 descending, maintain.
Completely clean with almost no fuel. It should be like a spaceship.
Lorman.
Exactly, I was like, is my engine dead? What's happening?
Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 10,000.
Sorry, say again for trigger flight, is that trigger 1-4?
Trigger 180, 10,000.
Trigger 4, continue present heading, descend and maintain 10,000.
Landings 10,000, trigger 1-4.
Almina Tower, Mentor 2-2, 10 miles out, straight in. Going to be slowing it down to 160 for any traffic behind.
But I never did a proper fence out call.
Yeah, good call.
Metal 3, Almin hard state intentions.
2-3, joining left extended downwind to keep an eye on the wingman.
Understood. Just having you turn to the west, that's fine. Metal 2, continue, still clear to land.
Who is that?
Trigger 2 for tower.
Last station calling, identify and say again.
Trigger 2-1 for tower.
Okay, trigger 2-1 sent.
Can you give me expected runway heading?
Runway will be 09, that would be 188 magnetic. 088 magnetic.
088, thank you.
Almina Tower, this is bleed 11, bleed 12, 50 miles north on approach. Request vector for landing.
Bleed flight, I mean hard, make your heading 240, maintain 25,000. Advise you reduce speed, lots of traffic at Al Minhad, recording emergency aircraft.
240, 25,000, will reduce speed to Mach 0.6.
Trigon 4. Turn left, heading, flow 090, descend and maintain 5,000.
Trigger 1-4.
Clone 3. Turn left, flow 180, descend and maintain 5,000.
Left heading 180, descend maintain 5,000 feet, floor 13.
Trigon 4, report airfield in sight.
I'm in a tower, trigger 1-2, requesting expedite for straight and approach, fuel state £400.
Lovely. Trigger 1-2, proceed direct 190, descend and maintain 15,000.
1-2, turning 190, descend 15, 15,000.
Enter to 2, does have fuel for a go round if needed.
Demeter 2, clear to land. Trigger 4, I would like you to rejoin a left-hand pattern over Al Minhad. Do you have the airfield in sight?
Trigger 1-4, airfield in sight.
Understood. Line up right of the runway, left-hand pattern. Join the left-hand pattern. Pattern altitude 1,500 feet.
1,500 feet, left-hand pattern. Trigger 1-4.
Clone 3, turn left, flow 090, descend and maintain 5,000.
Left heading 090, descending 5,000. Cloud.
T2 flight. Turn left 090, descend and maintain 8,000.
Trick 2, 090, 8,000.
Trick 2, be advised, I will need to put you in the pattern, recover emergency aircraft, and feed you in as the situation allows.
Trick 2, copy.
I'm into 23, short final, runway 9.
Mentor 2-3, clear straight in.
23.
2-2, clear runway.
Syntax, did you die already?
I am very close to dying.
2, Al Minhad, no ground service available.
I can almost touch it.
And at your own risk.
You're close, you're close. You'll make it.
This is how nicks are made.
The great thing about fuel starvation is there won't be a fire on landing.
500 reported for the site.
Go all the way in.
There's only 2,500 inside the airfield, more than 3.
I should land with 150 pounds.
Yeah, just try to throttle up.
Try and glide it as much as you can, and I.
Yeah, I'm at like 7 degrees AOA right now.
Yeah, don't do that. Just continue the descent, and just ignore the altitude clearances and just descend for the runway. You're an emergency aircraft. You do what you like.
Trigger 2, flight Al Minhad, reduce airspeed to.
Just let him know that's what you're doing.
50 knots. Descend and maintain 5,000. Traffic in front of you, about 3 miles out.
I'm in a tower, trigger 1-2, descending, extreme fuel emergency, £280 of fuel left.
Trigger on 2 Al Minhad, recovering at Al Minhad is unlikely. Immediate turn left, flow 090. Immediate turn left 120, descend and maintain 5,000.
Trigger 1-2, turning 120, descend and maintain 5,000.
What's the distance to that airfield?
Minute Tower, this is bleed 11, bleed 12.
Oh, it's giving me 17 miles.
Still on current heading at 240.
12 minutes.
Bleed
Yeah, it's
48, making heading 200.
And your altitude as well.
Descend and maintain 20,000.
10,000. Can we do 11,000, sorry?
Descend and maintain 20,000, stay heading.
Ouch.
200.
Well, it's a question of where the other airfield is.
Yeah, it might be Dubai. It might be sending you Dubai. It's a very big
continue
runway.
present heading. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Dubai is the only option, I think.
We'll recover you at Dubai International.
Roger, 1-2 will be flying to Dubai International.
Clone 3, clear straight and runway.
We'll meet you at the ice bar.
09 Almenat.
Good land runway 09.
Roger.
Syntax, can you grab me some chocolate from the GT3 while you're there?
Left-hand pattern, brake oil crest.
Yeah, man. Just
descend
send me a
to
list over.
Descend to pipeline altitude 15,000. Remain right of the runway on approach.
Tower, this is Striker 1-3, requesting to enter the stack 15 miles from runway.
On 3, getting 180, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000, Striker 1-3.
Due to flight report effort in sight.
Tower, trigger 1-4, fuel state 1.2. I'd quite like to get vectored in, if possible, in the queue.
Trigger 1-4, hello, you're in a weird pattern. Turn left, flow 090. Clone 3, still clear to land, continue.
Good land, call 1-3.
Trigger 2 flight, please tell me you have the airfield in sight. You are due north for about 1.5 miles.
Negative. Airfield is very close. Oh, we're right above it. Yes. Yep. Trigger 2 flight. Airport in sight.
Trigger 2 flight, descend and maintain 1,500 above ground. You know what? Hang a left-hand turn, flow 270. Trigger 1-3. Please join the pattern on the upwind. Left-hand brake. Descend and maintain 1,500 above ground. Trigger 1-4, clear to land. Runway.
Trigger 1-4.
Trigger 1-3.
Trigger 2 flight. 270, 1,500.
We'll take it onward with.
Do you see the field, Syntax?
Yeah, I think it's off my left-hand wing. I'm just gliding past. I'm going to make a left-hand turn now.
Please.
At 130 pound.
Best of luck, sir.
Left-hand turn.
You got this.
Flow 090. Slow turn.
Roger, going in.
Left-hand turn 090. Roger. 20,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000.
Lead flight descending 10,000. 090.
Can't slow down.
Trigger 1-2, descending into Dubai International.
Trigger 1-2, we cleared to land Dubai International. Left-hand turn, runway heading is
just flare it like we're in
302 magnetic. Either runway is cleared, so any runway you want, basically.
Roger. Turn it in now.
Trigger 1-4, exiting the runway at Echo. I'm going a bit slower for that. All good.
Trigger 1-3, okay, there you are. This will be interesting. Trigger 1-3, make your heading 270. Trigger 2 flight, continue present heading, about 1 minute.
For the record, I always find a funny pattern. Trigger 2 flight is heading to extend so that you could slot me straight in.
Trigger 1-3, state intentions.
I do not know this airfield, but I think we were over there when we spawned. Came out of the hangars.
Trigger 1-T, Almanhat.
And left. No, left.
Trigger 1-3, I said, can you repeat? my intentions are to land. I'm at 700 pounds of fuel.
Trigger 1-3, you are in a with position. Okay, let's get you.
Fail. If you can make the runway, make the runway. If not, eject.
Oh, if he's lost power, that jet's uncontrollable.
Continue present heading.
If the turbines are spinning, you still get a bit of hydraulics.
Actually,
okay, but,
hang a left, flow 140. Trigger to flight. Left hand turn, flow 090.
Trigger to flight 090.
Right, we'll try to put you on an approach to Alminhat.
Go this way.
For Trigger 1-3, is it heading 120?
140.
Trigger 1-3.
Bingo.
Okay, Trigger 1-3, we'll have you join the pattern on the downwind for runway 09.
Trying to find where you left from, and it's raining.
Trigger to flight, make your heading 130.
Oh, there they are.
Trigger to flight.
Trigger to flight 130.
Bleed
Bingo.
Speed 1 flight,
Bingo.
turn right, flow 180.
Right, 180, bleed 11.
Trigger to flight for tower.
Okay, once you cross the extended runway, trigger to flight.
Oh my god.
Stay right off the runway and join the join the left-hand pattern. Trigger 1-3, turn left, flow 270.
Turn left, flow 210?
270.
270, sorry.
Poof.
Trigger to flight requesting ASAP landing, fuel set low.
Trigger to flight, your lowest fuel aircraft, clear straight in, 09. All the other aircraft, join the pattern runway 09, and we'll get you down shortly.
Hurry, but we made it.
Trigger to flight, coming in. Straight in.
Oh, I don't see anybody on that.
Cover also the advise on below 500 pounds.
I'm going for straight in.
213, flow 270.
Oh, they should have definitely just let 1-3 land. Fuck.
270, 1-3.
Trigger 2 initial,
Bingo.
clear the head brake.
Bingo.
Trigger to 1 short line.
Big flight, turn left, flow 090. Remaining triggers cleared for brake.
Clear for the brake, trigger 2.
Bingo.
Trigger 2 is going to extend upwind to give space for trigger 2-1.
Bleed flight, left 090. Actually left 070, descend maintain 5000.
Left 070, say again for altitude.
5000. Trigger 1-3, do you have the airfield in sight?
I have the airfield to my left. Yes.
Beautiful, Trigger 1-3, you're cleared left base, straight in landing.
Straight in landing, left base, Trigger 1-3, thank you, Dar.
Maybe an airfield with 2 runways next time. Not a bad idea.
Trigger 2-2 in the break.
Beggars can't be choosers. Break, nice.
Bingo.
Trigger 2 flight. Anyone is in the pattern, stay in the pattern for now. Maintain pattern altitude. Recover trigger 1-3. Fuel emergency aircraft.
Trigger 2-2.
Command 3, descend and maintain. Well, descend at your discretion, really. You're rather high.
Yeah.
Bingo. Bingo.
Trigger 2, traffic ahead of you, crossing right to left. No, not a factor.
Looking for traffic, Trigger 2-2.
321, roll on the runway, exit at the end. 213, clear to left.
2-1, exit at the lower runway end.
Bleed flight descend and maintain 2,500.
Nice.
Bingo.
Oh, I can't see him in the hangar.
Bingo.
Okay.
Bleed flight report airfield in sight. Trigger 2, it's clear to left.
Say again for Trigger 2-2.
Trigger 2, though it's clear, you are clear to left base and continue to land.
Clear left base and land, Trigger 2-2.
Bleed flight report
Bingo.
airfield in sight.
Bingo.
If yes, rejoin the pattern on the upwind for runway 09.
Lead flight has airfield in sight. We'll brake left for 09.
09 and go to pattern altitude 1,500. 223, downwind. For 270 aircraft to avoid interfering with Trigger 2-2 or remain in the pattern at your discretion. Assuming you're remaining in the pattern, go around once. We have traffic in front of you joining the left-hand pattern.
Copy.
Trigger 2, continue, clear to land.
Ground power is now on.
Come on.
1-3 has exited the runway.
Engine running. That's what I did there.
2-3, beautiful. Taxi is at your discretion.
Thank you, Tower. Good night.
Bleed 1-1, this is not a racetrack. Reduce speed to reasonable paddle speed.
Lead 11 is currently 160.
Bleed 1, beautiful. I'll have you go around once more. I have traffic on funnels at this time.
Understood. Bleed 11
That wasn't
is
very power.
aborting inbound.
I'll shut it down.
Yes, it remain in left-hand pattern. Bleed 1-2, clear to land.
Yeah, I thought that's what would happen.
That's for the guy masquerading as Trigger 1-1 Helix.
You stick. There we go.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Fuel low.
Bleed 1-1, you know I can see the airspeed.
Yes, we will for this. On approach speed and turning towards landing.
Tower, request for you to brake left here.
Okay, massively stepped on. First one who said something about approach speed, I presume that is Trigger 2-3?
Did you make it down 2? 3 even?
Sorry, that was played.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a hangar or
Good
something.
stuff.
So I feel
Yeah,
like
if you came off right, you need to take another right and then just keep
Station
going. You'll need your
again.
MVGs to spot the hangars though, because there's absolutely no
People
lights
normally
over
clear
here.
to land.
Good call.
There are a few of us parked up, or at least there were when I parked up.
Trigger 2-1 parked and ready, then so thank you. Good night.
Good night.
I'm heading towards the
Lead 1-1
beginning
on
of
the
runway
downwind.
9, but I don't know. There's one
Lead
point, I
1-1,
think.
continue.
Lead 1-2, short final.
The hangars are pretty distinctive. They're just kind of U-shaped things on the
Felix,
ground.
also for you, good night. I'll talk to you
Trigger
tomorrow.
T2 runway vacated request.
Yeah, see you later, man.
Trigger 2 approved as requested. No ground service at this time. Taxi at your discretion.
Thanks, Parker, Trigger T2.
Tower, Lead 1-1, Charlie B.
Lead 1, clear to land. Trigger 2-3. I'll have you go around once more. After that, clear to land.
Was that for Trigger 2-3?
That was for Trigger 2-3.
Trigger 2-3 as comms issues I can relay.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, relay. Basically, he's the last aircraft in the pattern. Clear to land is his discretion.
It's clear to land. We'll relay. Trigger 2-2.
Trigger on 1, run long, please. You have we have aircraft on finals and behind you. That's actually lead 1-2.
Lead 1-1, short final.
Yeah, lead 1-2, running long, exiting at next taxiway.
No one's dead on the runway yet. That's good. I was busy. Much as
Lead 1-2,
Spectring, the
clear
low
for
fuel
runway.
stakes wasn't great. That was a decent
Good one, thank
ATC
you.
job.
Lead 1-2.
Played. And to be honest, it's not on ATC, it's on pilots to tell them.
Lead 1-2, request taxi back.
Should have told my 3 to no, my
Lead
2
1-2, taxi approved as requested.
to be a bit more
Tower, Lead
sort of
1-1,
looking
exiting
for
at Delta.
boisterous, bossy, assertive.
Lead 1-1.
Assertive.
Almenard, understood. Taxi at your discretion. Your wingman is parking up. I actually don't know what that is. Where the other triggers are parked, you'll
Just throwing
find
some
them.
shade. I like an ATC with a bit of attitude. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to deal with it. This last one down, 1-4.
Alright, anyone who has tacview, if you could stay in, I think the mission has a 10-minute timer. If you can, don't worry if you can't.
No, I can stay in, it's alright.
Always.
Thank you, man, appreciate it.
I'm here as always. Nah, always the wrong call. I'm here as always.
Excellent.
Did the last person land?
You still got one on the pattern.
Any further updates
I want to
on
know what
Trigger
happened to
2-3?
syntax. That sounded super fucking hairy. Good on him for getting as close as he did, though.
You guys intending to debrief tonight, or are you going to debrief another
He's
day?
on short finals now.
Bloody hell, it's late, isn't it? I think we'll probably have a quick chat about it.
Roger.
I think we'll probably go in more depth later on. Minhad Tower, Trigger 2-2, I'm shutting down. Given relayed Trigger 2-3's landing clearance, I think he's just going to land and taxi to parking.
I said Trigger 2-3 is obviously clear to land and taxi at his own discretion. Almenard Tower is sunset at this time.
See you in Discord.
Thank you, Tower. Always got to say thank you to the ATCs.
Holy shit. Syntax, you got so close, man. Oh.
Yeah, literally 50 meters.
Oh, did the aircraft touch down, or did you have to punch out?
Nah, I hit the fucking deck. I just thought, I'll see if I can glide it. And I pulled up as much AOA, and it just sunk like a rock.
Yeah, when the when the flight controls computer goes down, it's just fucking...
Yeah, just everything went black. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Gone. If I'd have gone straight in, I'd have made it, but I was vectored. So Dubai was to my left, so I had to turn back on myself.
I did wonder.
It was in the turn.
Because there was so much traffic as well.
I
I think ATC was just trying to sort of get out of the way as well.
Yeah. The thing is you were at that point the only emergency fuel aircraft, but I think we had loads of fuel. Trigger 2 flight, we had about 4,000 pounds when it all started. I landed with less than 1,000. Dixie's on like 600 now, so I think everyone became a fuel emergency. So it's just like when everything's a priority, there's no priority, right?
Yeah. He put me in the pattern, and then I was like, I'm not gonna be able to fly the pattern. And then I turned around, declared emergency. He was like, you're in a weird position. Yep.
Yes, same.
Okay, you can go straight in. And
I was like, I would quite like to go straight in. He's like, oh, where are you? Oh, you're very far out. I was like, yes, I have. It's gone a long way.
Yeah. I landed with 120 pounds. I just managed to taxi onto a tarp, and the plane shut down.
Fucking hell. Well, we at least know the fuel plan works, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was impressive though, guys, because we lost hardly anyone to. We only lost Helix, right, to the mission, really.
So, yeah.
Well, I guess Syntax kind of.
True. That Hornet is not going to fly again, and he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Which one you more is up to you.
I think Syntax is so tragic because he was 50 feet away. Yeah. We lost one jet to terrain. We lost Helix to terrain. Well, we technically lost Syntax to terrain too, but the terrain was at the runway. So, I'm going to pretend that the fire crew got there and valiantly dragged him from the wreckage, and he's fine. And he's here now sipping a cup of tea. That's how it works, right?
For sure.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, there was no fire in the wreck, right? Because he ran out of fuel. So it just was a bit of a car crash, wasn't it? So he's probably fine.
Yeah, they've got great crumple zones, the Hornets. Notorious for their crumple zones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's got the landing gear.
I don't think it works when you're upside down.
When you landed?
Sorry,
did you have the weapons armed when you landed? That would cross far.
They're gone. They were long
any
gone.
Weapons on
They
there.
were gone. We didn't have anything. Like all the tanks, all the weapons, everything.
Oh, although you would have had the 120s and the 9X, yeah, but they wouldn't have been armed.
Yeah.
You would have been fine.
I was disarmed completely.
Should have shot him at the tower. It'd have been a bit quicker.
I actually thought that I was blowing Syntax up because he came off the target with one bomb, and I was like, "Oh, just jettison it." And then I was like, "Wait, pull up before you jettison it. Don't just drop it on the ground. It will explode."
When he said like, "Yeah, you can jettison your bombs," that's the moment he disappeared from the SA page, and I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, like, oh, GG.
I learned a lesson on that when I dropped that £2,000 it clipped me. I didn't blow up, but that was when were we doing that? That was on the training night, wasn't it? There's a big flash.
Yeah. I mean, I've had people do it, just dropping bombs without retarding them, and then someone else who blew themselves up when they hit the Admiral's doorbell. Yeah. I was like, oh, I better get out of here, and then just vaporized. I was like, fuck.
Everyone hit the targets? Because everyone fired almost at bang on the same time.
Oh my god, when I heard everyone dropping weapons, I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. This is amazing. I don't know, though, because I'm looking at... there's a bunch of little shit huts at the target. Actually, yeah, the Vipers hit the main target, I think. We can't see, it's fucking night!
Yeah.
The Harry's got some of the aircraft, there are some left.
I think
the ones that are left have... Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we definitely hit something because I flew back over it and there was lots of stuff on fire down there.
Nice. Yeah, yours looks a bit fucked. Yeah.
I released them well, so hopefully they hit.
Is it still on fire, or...? I literally can't see anything. Can I put... Oh, there's still a fire. At your target, it's still on fire, so you've clearly done quite a good job.
Nice.
Well, uranium will burn for quite a long time.
Actually, I can put the gamma up, can't I? Options...
That's a good shout.
Where's my gamma? What the fuck is the gamma?
Sheet mode activated.
Yeah,
right hand
it's at
side.
2.2 right now. There we go. 3.5. Oh, I need to actually set it so it stays. Okay, yeah. You've hit. Oh man, you've absolutely annihilated it. There's
Good job,
nothing
guys.
left. It's all just
Good job.
fucked.
Nice.
It's completely fucked. Holy shit. Right, let me get an image of that. We've got some spies, apparently.
Of course, always.
With bionic owl eyes.
I've got to say though, we really should invest in wind because those wind turbines are still fucking standing.
But they're blowing a gale in that wind down there. Jesus, it's ridiculous.
It's in stud 4 chat. Quite hard to see, but that's at maximum gain. That's your target. That's what you guys hit. It's completely fucked.
Oh, nice.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice.
Oh, the Vipers did it too. The Vipers nailed it. I mean, they didn't hit the little shit huts, but frankly, who cares? They hit the main target.
There was only 2 of them, wasn't there?
They
There's only one of
is
them in the
only
end.
one. It was cyclic.
Oh, very good.
And probably with 3 tanks, he only had 1 bomb, didn't he?
Yeah, in an F-16, yeah, probably. The Harris is harder to quantify because there's a number of parked aircraft. But I think they might have got the bombers, you know? Did they get the bombers, or did this version not have the bombers in for some reason? Oh, I might have taken the bombers out. Oh, you know what it is? Because they're spawned aircraft. They get destroyed and then they sort of vanish.
Yeah.
So there are no wrecks there.
Yeah.
But they have taken out a large. I mean, there's only 3 Jeffs and 3 Tomcats remaining out of everything that was parked there, so that's pretty good. And they've got nothing to drop now, so.
You didn't set them to be statics?
No, because then you can see them in the mission editor, I think, if they're non-statics.
Ah, right.
Means I'll show up
How
in
do
tacview
you
as
set
well.
the jets to be still and not like go off?
Sorry, say again. I missed that.
How do you set the jets to be still and not like just
I set them to uncontrolled.
Okay.
Oh, Spanner, can you in F10 just send the AWACS home just for immersion's sake? Because he's otherwise going to be flying all night.
In
Sad
F10,
AWACS.
send the AWACS home. Excuse me?
Yeah.
What do you
There's an F10
oh, sorry, you
menu
mean in
to
the
send
radio
AWACS.
menu. Yeah, got you. Send
Yeah,
AWACS
yeah.
home. Yeah, okay, sure.
Off he goes.
Wait, was there something about tankers there as well? Tankers.
Yeah, the tankers are almost there. I think we lost the tanker too. There's only 2 tankers left. I don't know what happened to one of them. Did the Vipers? Is that what happened to one of the Vipers? Did he fucking collide with the tanker?
Oh.
Yeah,
Last
I
answer.
think.
He was last man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then announced that he was in the water. He can do a red crown.
Right, gotcha.
In the wreckage of the aeroplane. Yeah, well, he's probably got all the kit somewhere floating around. Amongst
Yeah,
them.
so if you want any fuel, it's all on the ground.
I'll see you next time.
Cheers, catch you later.
Yes.
Alright, see. Have a good one.
Right, I think it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to bounce from the mission and hope that the tacview has got it all.
Nice.
I
Beautiful.
will have it all
Ah,
for
cool.
sure. I'll be for